The office is still in the making, but it's kind of like waterproof now already. And we've installed a dedicated circuit for 4 sockets, and it's all in the trunking, and also a dedicated internet point from the customer front of the property where we have a main router. We've got circuit for the sockets, separate for the lights, and 2 spare ways. All signed off. Have you been thinking about the supply for your garden office, or maybe this is a shed, sauna, hot tub, anything? This occasion, what we have here is, I'm not taking the credit for all of it, it's Thomas who's done a lot of this install, and what we have is SWA cable coming from the main cabinet and it's going all the way around. This was all pre-arranged with the customer that we will use actually a drain to come across, so we don't have to lift any of these patio of the driveway as such. And you can see the cable actually swoosh around into the garage, through the garage. And let me show you in a moment. I'll get some gear, we shoot at the back, and I show you what the other back looks like. Because on this project we collaborated with the client, and the client has done all the digging. We've only came to do the first fix of the cable, the trunking. Office is already standing, so come with me, I show you. Here you can see that's the client contribution, digging out the trench for the both cables. One is the armored cable for data, and the other one is a 10mm supply for this little unit here. That's what we do. A small consumer unit, a data cable, which will be terminated into RJ45 sockets. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sockets. And also, this is a supply for a drop down for the switch, and from switch for the light right there. So Thomas has already run all the trunking with the metal clips to grab the cable. Pretty good job. Okay, let's crack on, do this, then I'll show you what this looks like. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so right now what I have is I've got cables ready for testing, dead testing, live testing, and a few rules about the trunking. When you're putting a front cover, don't ever finish, don't cut the cover together with the trunking. Never do that, because it will always be too short. Always put a cover that will join up two ends of trunking, so it will be nice and smooth when they join. So that's the first joint, and here is the second one. So it just very gently overlaps, as you can see here, and usually always aim for original end to end to be, so it looks nicer, because whenever you cut it you might not have a straight angle exactly and there might be a gap. A little bit of a filler could finish all of that. Same as you go into the end, always cut a little bit longer and then shave back. Make sure it's all clipped everywhere. Let's check if the data on this side corresponds in order. 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, happy with that. Data's checked. What we have to do is we've got to pull the main fuse in. Okay.
One eternity later.
If you are planning to build office in your garden, you have to give us a call. We are also happy to work with you on this project. So on this occasion, customer has actually digged the trench, saving himself a couple of £100. So we didn't have to do that. Well, you don't need an engineer to dig the trench. Happy to work with you. And the office is still in the making, but it's kind of like waterproof now already. And we've installed a dedicated circuit for 4 sockets, and it's all in the trunking, and also a dedicated internet point from the customer front of the property where we have a main router. We've got circuit for the sockets, separate for the lights, and 2 spare ways. All signed off, and light is all working. Beautiful. Does it change light? No, it doesn't. Cool. And yeah, if you are looking to have your garden office wired up, give us a call. Liveline Electrical. See you soon.